Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com here with you, bringing you another week of New Hampshire-based music from across the spectrum of genres, all kinds of interesting stuff. And we're going to open it up this week with a project that we have featured recently, but they're pretty prolific. They keep putting out new stuff. This is Oak, but they spell it O-A-H-K, and the name of the track is Rusting Mulch. To open up this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
West side mountains crawling down from hell, breaking all my bones, raping me as well. Just shower me with sand, sing a song of rope, well inside my wounds, face down I blow. Skin too soft to hold, swollen with bruise, punctured heart and hands, birds, trees and leaves, shade my selfless corpse, plants will grow from me, life again to live, lungs, they open up.
That is Oak with Rusting Mulch to open up this week's local outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Next, here's a very talented gentleman. This is M. Got some hip-hop for you. This is called Days Are All the Same.
Hot tap. Same life, same wife, you got the same job. 666 written on your name card. Every day you wake up and you thank God. Same life, same wife, you got the same job. 666 written on your name card. Every day you wake up and you thank God. You a number, you a slave in this rat race. Say you got it rough and you're in a bad place. Had to have those Nikes though with the fat lace. Corporate America eating off your fat face. Hits repeated from sun up to sundown. They got you on a hamster wheel, go and run now. Consume, go and get that gun now. License to carry, barrel holds 1 round. It's sad, it's sick, they tell you what to get. GNC commercials say your belly needs to rip. You ain't up to date, your celly is a 6. And there's not enough likes on your selfies and your pics. Nothing's good enough, you need to have your gear ill. They chuckle, they laugh, they point and they steer still. You're depressed and them pills help the stress. Nevertheless, hate builds in your flesh. We trapped in the maze, nights turn to days. They got you brainwashed, work you can't take off. They want you buying what they selling and supplying. As the days ended, feeling like the days are blended. Every day is the same. Your girl left you, she's looking out to cake up. Sex in the city told her go and trade up. Designer eyeliner, Kim K makeup. Brass augmented, no more A-cup. It's what we want, it's what we need, it's what we have to have. The revelations happen, this is now the aftermath. You say we living, I say we living, I phones it. Shivers my bones and know we're living as drones. Chicks regurgitating, thinking that they'll look right. Dudes increase the murder rate, trying to live that hood life. It's all the same, each day starts with pain. They need us divided till that gun shell pots our brain. Kids depressed cause he got no love on Snapchat. His mom's depressed cause her Tinder don't chat back. Each day's recycled, the pattern that we keep. All that matters is the moment, nothing matters in the week. We trapped in the maze, nights turn to days. They got you brainwashed, work you can't take off. They want you buying what they selling and supplying. As the days ended, feeling like the days are blended. Every day is the same. My homie told me that his boss keeps fucking with him. He's gonna show up at his crib, stop bucking at him. Leave him in the field, crows now plucking at him. Just another day, rise and shine up and at him. What started as a habit, then became a pattern. Got us living like robots as we walk amongst the labyrinth. We seen distant and tragic with Dean privilege. The fact is we've been brought in before Adam and Eve bit it. Same life, same wife, you got the same job. 666 written on your name card. Every day you wake up and you thank God. Same life, same wife, you got the same job. 666 written on your name card. Every day you wake up and you thank God. Every day you wake up and you thank God.
So here's the truth about the system that'll f*** up your mind, up your mind, up your mind, up your mind.
That is M. with Days Are All the Same. Next on this week's local outbreak, here's some hard rock for you. This is Temptress, and the name of the track is Out of Control.
Take till there's nothing left. Bend and break, we stand on the edge. We suffocate, we can't catch our breath. The cycle repeats again. We're coming for the throne, coming for the throne. It's out of your control, it's out of your control. Feel it in your bones, feel it in your bones. Gotta let it go. We're coming for the throne.
That's catchy. That is Temptress with Out of Control. Next up on this week's Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. This is a collaboration, some more hip-hop for you. This is LabTech, Revelation, and Mayhem together doing a track called Gods of War. Next up on Local Outbreak.
Yo, G-Fam, what up? Yo, EMS, what up? It's the gods. Rev Mayhem. Yo, these ain't monsters, these are gods of war, on which I feed on like an omnivore. Unholy creation, unleash of violent force. With rhyme and raw, I turn the beat into a pile of gore. Lead you dry like Harmon's torrents, and I finally sign the corpse. It's Johnny Cage style, these MCs think it's 8 Mile, till I dig your brains out and greet you with a fake smile. We nightmarish, you fight fearless, but quite careless. And Mike terrorists to take what we like, no price fairer. And if we like, we turn out your wife like a night in Paris. You like it rather vicious, dragon futures like the nearest. Your life perish like John the Baptist, the final passage. Inspire the savage in nature through the iconoclastic. The fighter blackers, they always wreck me a low seed, until I grew like blackness inside the soul of a dope fiend. Through the proceeds, kill whoever approach me. Even murdered the woke me to spit on the sweat with OGs. I'm in the league of my own, y'all suckers can't stand that. I'm trying to eat with the giants like I'm in San Fran. Throwing rocks in a glass house, you mad fam? You can catch the Pete Sampras, that's the backhand. This is your last chance, you could get erased. I make your favorite artist disappear without a trace. Remember, stay true to when you first sign, cause you play and you get sued when you blur lines. This business is shady, industry's crazy. The symmetry, the bigotry is almost amazing. You try to speak that deepnish in these times, but all the kids want streetish and fleet rhymes. And I can feed in and talk about the coke bricks and who I seen fiending on the corner looking dope sick. But I won't gamble, excuse my reservation. The more we get sun, the less we have a conversation.
It's not time to lose focus. Let's go. There's more work to be done.
Yo.
Mayhem.
Disrespect, get you tossed off an edifice. Sever your dome, using the boat, only way you ahead of us. My eminence is obvious. Rhymes are right, feeding us messianic songs that live and exalt me beyond your list. Of your top 5, I'm flyer than that. What's a kite to a Pegasus? Both can fly, but you realize there's really no resemblance. Got my G's with me that I deem fam, dressed in black, precise with precision to hit whatever they vision within the scope and they won't miss. Specialize in headshots, book of Revelation, said the tech gon' rise from dirt plots. How I know, cause I'm God. Obscure service offering at my altar when I want. Worshippers devour upon the throne. Flower petals grown in the path that I stroll on to keep my anger calm. Those who wanted a flare, come sip the cup of destruction. The famous quote from Genghis Khan.
Come in the room swinging, a sock full of loose change. Drink the Bruce Wayne, vow like Hussein. Why you want the most expensivest? 2 chains. I'm on some Osama, fly you to your house with 2 planes. You want a wild goose chase? We top a food chain. Living like I got nothing to lose, man. Send shots, white shirts with maroon stains. Why you lames cook a dose under a blue flame? Call EMS, blood leaking like PMS. The headshot, run a skull around, you thought that he possessed. And if I let the heat press to you heat the chest, you lean against what's next and you would take the deepest breath. In peace you rest, vultures pick and eat your flesh. Breathe your stench, stroke your carcass in the deepest trench. But not before I take your key to Lex. Ride off, listening to Cali, we the best.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
This is Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com here with you. And up next on the show, this is, how about this name? NATO Cole and the Blue Diamond Band. And that's a mouthful, huh? And the track is called Julie, next on Local Outbreak.
Down the beach in the wind, flower dress and your wheels they spin. riding right down the beach in the night. Julie is such a fine sight. Think of the way it used to be. Lookout vents and explain seats. I ain't changed, don't think you did either. You and me, babe, we're believers. Julie, let's hang out a little longer. Julie, let's hang out a little longer. Find some trouble tonight. You don't know what you're gonna find when you go looking. Well, days turn to weeks and months turn to years. You feel like you're living your life in a mirror. When a test, so now you can't get high. You still thinking liberty's a lie. Well, I recall when the promise was made. Somewhere back in the glory days. Time to cash it in, do it today, or else you're gonna fade away. Julie, let's hang out a little longer. Julie, let's hang out a little longer. Find some trouble tonight. You don't know what you're gonna find. In this world, you got a choice, I believe. You file yourself away to cease, or stop breaking free and ditch the plan. Come on now, on your command. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. It's getting late, but it's so early. One more shot, and we'll find out the door. They can't hold us back anymore. No, no, no. Julie, let's hang out a little longer. Julie, let's hang out a little longer. Find some trouble tonight. You don't know what you're gonna find. Oh, Julie, Julie, Julie,
Oh, that's catchy. That's Nato Cole and the Blue Diamond Band with Julie. And before that, we heard Lab Tech Revelation and Mayhem with Gods of War. Next on this week's Local Outbreak, this is Rockwell, and the track is called Sound Off.
Okay. Yeah. Your boy Rev. EMS. Let's go. Rockwell, let's get him. Let me talk to him. Look. What's that? What's that? Rev back on his bullshit. This ain't a beef I primo, but I came with a full clip. Yes. Rapid fire rhymes, let me take you to school quick. Go. Born in the era when Pablo was shipping huge bricks. Who's this? Who's this? A cat that is too slick. Slip through the cracks without pitching a cool nick. Like rhyming was my out, see a beat, let the fuse quick. While I was blessing mics, my friend stuck to them tool bricks. Not me, not me. I'm breaking the loop quick. Before the blue line me up, I'll shift like a Rubik's. Too sick, too sick. That's why they bump me in Munich and all around the world, cause I be speaking that truth. Sound on, tell them. Sound on, tell them. Try to tell them 2 times, but they won't hear about it. Sound on, tell them. Sound on, tell them. Try to tell them 2 times, but they won't hear about it. Sound on, like you let around on. This is type of shit that you bump and the crowd roars. Double up on your word, you wanna be about it. I try to tell them 2 times, but they won't hear about it. Sound on, like you let around on. This is type of shit that you bump and the crowd roars. Double up on your word, you wanna be about it. I
I try to tell them 2 times, but they won't hear about it. Rise up, don't let them hold you. They stuck us in a place with the hope that we don't move. We in the ghetto maze, moving like lab rats. Now they gentrifying cause they wanting their land back. That. People gon' bust back, but not with a gun. We gon' challenge and cut back. Feel me? Coming up with a scheme, you found a better function. You squeeze your finger and they'll lock you in that metal dungeon. Fight back, don't let their lies stack. Just cause a white man tells you that it's like that. Even if we've been doing wrong, don't make it right, Jack. Listen to the words in this song, get on the right track. Sound off, tell them. Sound off, tell them. Try to tell them 2 times, but they won't hear about it. Sound off, tell them. Sound off, tell them. Try to tell them 2 times, but they won't hear about it. Sound off, like you let a round off. This is type of shit that you bump and the crowd goes. Double up on your word, you wanna be about it? I try to tell them 2 times, but they won't hear about it. Sound off, like you let a round off. This is type of shit that you bump and the crowd goes. Double up on your word, you wanna be about it? I try to tell them 2 times, but they won't hear about it.
Metaphorically sick. Running. Quality moments in the booth. I write down truth. Hip hop keeps the dude winning. Flow running. Stay clean away from me, cause he know how to leak them.
That was Rockwell with Sound Off, and I should tell you, by the way, Rockwell is spelled Roccwell if you're looking for him online. And next on this week's Local Outbreak, this is a band called Future Teens. I think we have featured them on the show before. We don't usually feature covers on Local Outbreak because the focus is on original music, and they do mostly original music, but they do an occasional cover, this band. And I decided to, even though it is a cover, go ahead and play it for you because I just love it so much. You might remember the song. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. You'll recognize it, but it's so good. I just love the way they do it. Here it is. This is Future Teens.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. Hey, now you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey, now you're a rock star.
what it concerned. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. It makes sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow.
Hey, now you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey, now you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Oh, that's so good. That is All Star from Future Teens. Next on this week's Local Outbreak, this is another really catchy song. This is a project called Rebuilder. That's the name of the band. And the track is called, and they consider themselves a punk band, but the songs are longer than with a typical punk band, that's for sure. So this is Rebuilder, and the track is called Roadrunner, next on Local Outbreak.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roadrunner, roadrunner, going faster miles an hour. Gonna drive by the Stop and Shop with the radio on. I'm in love with Massachusetts and the neon when it's cold outside, and the highway when it's late at night. Got the radio on. Radio on. Radio on. Radio on. Radio on. I'm in love with under moonlight, 128 when it's cold outside. I'm in love with Massachusetts. I'm in love with the radio on. Helps me from feeling lonely late at night. Helps me from feeling lonely late at night. I don't feel so bad now in my car. Got the radio on. Radio on. Radio on. Radio on. Radio on. Welcome to the spirit of 1956. Legends in the bushes next to 57. The highway is your girlfriend as you go by good suburban streets, suburban trees, and it smells like heaven. I said Roadrunner once, Roadrunner twice. I'm in love with rock and roll, and I'm in love with Roadrunner twice. Roadrunner, roadrunner, going fast whose barn this is, for letting us come in and do this here. We were here a long time ago, so it's kind of great to come back to this room. I'd like to thank Jay Moss for engineering this whole entire thing, and us having to figure it out on the way because we have no idea what we're doing. This ginormous sign behind me would not have been possible if Jessie Moss didn't help me take over her living room and put it together. So thank you, Bill and Kyle, for filming this, taking time out of your busy schedules. Brittany, thanks for coming down and taking pictures at a weird show. I want to thank Frank Fino at Fino Brothers Inc. for being one of our sponsors. Bean and Amber Greer at Panic State Records. Joe Boo, Acme Printing Company. James's Roxy's Grilled Cheese for helping us out. Safe Responsible Movers. Rachel Tapton at Feed the Scene. Everyone should check out One Worcester, which is a great organization that's helping a lot of the community in Worcester who needs help during this time. Tom Lowell and thank you, Sean, for designing the artwork for this. I'd like to thank Andrea from Fake Rays, from Pismo Disaster for opening. Matt Spence for opening. Sharky, Wolfface, Dylan and Spanish Love Songs, Catbite, and most of all, thank you guys for doing this and making this a weird thing come true. And the audience, thank you to the audience for watching. We really appreciate it. We'll see you next time.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
You're tuned in to Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPMNation.com. Matt Connerton here with you. And next up on the show this week, this is a project called Lacing. Really unique sound. And the track is called Violet. Next on Local Outbreak.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
You've been listening to Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Thank you so much for joining me again this week for another journey through the New Hampshire music scene. So much great talent here in the Granite State, and we have time for one more. So we're going to close out with some hip-hop this week on the show. But first, I just want to remind you that if you're looking for the full archive of the show, the contact information, all the social media links, and all of that, it's very easy. Go to IPMNation.com/local outbreak, and everything is right there for you. And if you want to know anything more about me and my other radio adventures in broadcasting in addition to this program, you can go to my website, mattconnerton.com. But we're going to leave you with, like I said, one more hip-hop track. This is really good, so catchy. This is E-Fluent, and the track is called Can't Stop, to close out this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
I couldn't stop if I wanted. I couldn't stop if I wanted. I couldn't stop if I wanted. Yo, Wreck, let them know how we rockin'. Cooking product when talking to my accomplices. I'm plotting in my head a couple bars that's gonna complement this. Rolling L's up with a confident twist. Accomplishments missed. Besides the £1,000,000 that I've flipped, towns that I've skipped, most isn't worth the ground that I spit. Counterculture, louder vulture, circle clouds in the mist. Sound of my gift is equal to what Jesus tried to lead you through. Damascus trailer park, meth addict, aching heart. One cartridge left inside the 38 chamber spark. This the age of dark, medicine and mescaline. Scared of words now, how's everybody sensitive? The fact your rats and snakes ain't worth mentioning. Purely tentative, y'all never got the go ahead. Still rapping even if the show is dead. And y'all gon' show respect, cause we done earned that. I've been here forever, I never turn back. I couldn't stop if I wanted. I couldn't stop if I wanted. I couldn't stop if I wanted. Yo, Wreck, let them know how we rockin'.
Yo, I'm from a place where there's a liquor store on every block. Friends and family getting locked. People with their semis cocked, moving weight and selling rock. Talk before they barely walk, sipping on that Henny rock. Quick to bust a heavy shot. Yup, and that's a daily occurrence. Trying to navigate the field of the servants and serpents. Curtains for verses. When I hit the booth with a purpose. If you spit it from the heart, then the truth will resurface. Bring light to the game full of lies and fakes. Been around a while, you ain't really got what it takes. Unless you going all in and you raising the stakes. Place your bets, no regrets, I ain't changing the pace. No man can hold them from Texas to the Atlantic Ocean. And even back to the west, let's set the plan in motion. But don't push me, I move at my own pace. Can't stop, won't stop, like Diddy with no brakes.
I couldn't stop if I wanted. I couldn't stop if I wanted. I couldn't stop if I wanted. Yo, Wreck, let them know how we rockin'.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.